What's up, y'all? So, for today's video, we got BLOOM4EVA versus Lucy. So, BLOOM4EVA is one of the new gen players that's been putting in a lot of work lately in Ultimate. I think he's probably like 15 or 16. Actually, he's very young. I remember there was like a tournament you couldn't go to. It might have been like Smash Tour or some Nintendo event. I remember some like bigger event he couldn't go to actually because he's so young, despite like winning a spot at like some other offline event, or maybe it was an online event for it. I think it was, oh yeah, it was Smash Tour, the one like right after COVID, where like most online the spots were from the online qualifiers. Well, that was the first one, but anyway, so yeah, won that, and he just kind of been terrorizing Europe lately, like along with BLOOM4EVA. I think in the most recent PGR for Europe, Bloom was third actually. Right below BLOOM4EVA, you know, the king of Europe that may have been dethroned lately, and Siske, the famous player from France? I don't know too well. Oh, it's Europe. All the countries are the same to me. Anyway. So, now this Bayonetta player is, it's hard to explain their playstyle. Because Bloom definitely plays like, Bloom kind of plays like how you'd expect Beto to play. I'd say a lot of side Bs, burst people down. Really trying to like make them guess a lot. And I think since Bloom's a younger player, Bloom is very impatient, does risky options, but has a very good sense, of course, of risk reward, knowing when to go into these options and when not to. Like the conditioning is smart, but also very good at changing the pace. You'll notice. You notice Bloom goes from more aggressive play to more like passive, waiting for the openings. So it's hard to tell like what Bloom's tempo is going to be at any given time. You notice though, the constant like pace of the attacks when Gluto puts pressure on Bloom is something I think Gluto is already punishing. Oof, but one big hit, lots of damage. Gluto whiffing the waft confirm. Also, since Bayo has frame 1 air dodge, I think a lot of Wario's confirms aren't too great. Granted, this applies to any character versus Bayo, right? Most characters don't have the best combos or anything due to frame 1 bats within. But Wario especially has to be careful because waft is already like a tight window, like nair waft, up air waft. So, especially versus Bayo, hitting those wafts is gonna be difficult. Something Gluto has to time very well. Oof, punishing the side B. Honestly, Gluto's done a very good job of calling out Bloom pressing buttons whenever Bloom is under pressure. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh, that damage. And Gluto does like to save waft quite a bit in matchups he doesn't think are going to be too long, because he wants it to scare people second stock, like to be respected, and then he can actually pop a third stock. No people playing too scared of a second stock. Oh, that might be it. Yep, and this is Wario. Missed one side B. And it was like Gluto like really baiting out Bloom's aggressive options. Not the first time, like, you've seen Gluto just that game go, hey, you're gonna side B as Bayo, because why wouldn't you? No, how much damage? Oh, I was so close to, like, insane damage. Like, unbelievably ridiculous damage. Okay, air pressure. And catches the air dodge, and keep in mind, in winners, actually, Bloom took out Gluto. I believe it was a game 5 set. And then Bloom ended up fighting Abadango, beating Abadango with Mii Brawler, apparently. Oh, all the characters. Apparently, there's no Mii Brawlers in Japan, really. So Abba didn't know what was happening, but still. And then, of course, Gluto took out Abba and losers. That's how we have these finals here. Okay. Gluto doing down tilt grab so fast. Like, a lot of times, even not ready for the down tilt grab just works due to how fast it is in, like, fair multi-jab. I believe the multi-jab didn't use to kill in Ultimate. I think they buffed that heavily in one of the patches and turned it into a kill move. Ooh, that's string though? Yep, bait out the downer at disadvantage, and suddenly 77 on Gluto. Oh, that's stock. Oh, that's stock. Let's look at that one more time. That was insane stock. Up throw, baits out the air dodge, falling up air, side B, up B. Buttons, lots of buttons, many buttons. So Gluto did like drift towards Bloom after getting hit twice. Definitely a bit of a panic option, I'd say, from Gluto. Just drift like that. And at this point, like, Waft can't make this kind of lead up. You have to, like, go crazy, like, with just your advantage state. And Bloom just in the side B. One thing that's hard for Bayo is that when she's, like, side B'ing, if you don't have, like, the best disjoints or, like, whiff punishes, like, punish that move's hard. Like, Gudo is just struggling to punish that move. Apparently also because he has, I think, tendonitis or something like that. He has a lot of trouble SDIing the Bayo combos, which is unfortunate for him. But yeah, dang. This is looking rough. What I was saying is that with side B, you have to be like very cognizant of what you can punish that move with, and when you can, when you can't. Because even if you know it's coming, if you're not in a position to punish it, like even if you parry the move, a lot of times you can't punish the move on parry. So you have to make a whiff and be ready to like punish that whiff or challenge it. But challenging the move is hard. Because I think, I'm actually curious now, but I believe it has a slight disjoint, like on the front of the move. So you need some bigger range moves to attack it. And of course, back here is a nice move. Just let that rip. So where is it? Yeah. Look at this hitbox. This is actually insane disjoint. Like, you have to challenge it from the, like, here where, like, the foot is. And if you're not, like, on point with that spacing, you're getting hit from this or this hitbox. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I think you can, like, get underneath Bayo. She does it. You can generally anti her, though. Because it is going at an upwards angle. But Wario, of course, is not exactly a character that's going to be standing, like, on the ground much. He wants to jump a lot. Although you see Gluto trying to use, like... Also, Bayo can do that, where she kind of, like, side beats from below the ledge. And, like, hits, like, even, like, standing height on stage with that. You have projectiles, though, Bayo struggles. But since Wario doesn't have any projectiles, I'm not counting throwing bike, by the way. He doesn't, like, have a tool to, like, kind of force that Bayo approaches the way he wants. Yep, chomping him up. Okay. Parry. Down through. Ooh! Ooh! And as the bike setup catches the jump timing from Bloom. We haven't actually seen him use bike yet this entire set. I guess he's trying out to see if maybe we can ledge trap Bayo doing side B, which granted, it should. It makes sense. You know, Gluto always has ridiculous bike tricks. Oh, I got the parry, but not the punish. Could have, like, up smash probably, but since it's such a far, like, moving move, if you're not used to the exact range on how, like, where it goes, it's so easy to miss a punish. And I don't think Bayo can do things like mix up their side drift off side B, also damn the edge guard. Lingering there, off stage that far out is like easy kill. Alright. Down two. Read the roll. Dash attack. Ooh. Good DI from Gluto getting out of that. 644. I would say the up B. Can't really contest Bayo's up B. Like, that move is just like, she got it. Unless you have like a cloud down there, which, by the way, I don't think you should try to challenge this cloud, because if you mess up, you might just die. But at least you have like a cloud down here. That up B to ledge is basically free. Like, there are ways to challenge it with other spikes, like Ganon, for example. But it's like the Bayo player generally has enough ways to move around you punishing the up B. So that's a stock. Yeah. Up B, side B, fair 1, 2, 3, and I think I don't know if that was a true combo. I think Gluto could have air dodged that, and I think he could have SD. I don't know if he could have SDI that to live, because you get caught by a side B that high up. Like, Bayo has a lot of combos that is true. She has a lot of combos you can SDI, but like, especially like the edge of the side B, like the tip of the side B, leads to a lot of true stuff at mid and high percents. Which is why battle players are trying to do things like falling forward into it. Oh my god, fair, side B, yep, double B. Bloom does a good job of not getting punished for his combos generally, something most battle players do is like they do the combos, but they don't know like the exact routes to go for, so they get punished for overextending on the combos. Where Bloom really like it doesn't like dumb him down or anything. He just knows like what sense like to do what at. I think he's also mixing up his routing a lot to make sure Gluto can't really like get away with mixing up his SDI. So having a lot of versatility in the routes, like so the double up B, helps so much. Tries wish time on the end of stock with that wish time probably. Also, it's funny. This weekend was the rise of Bayos. We had Bloom doing this, and then Liam actually got a third at Low Tech City, taking a set off of Meister. Taking a set off Meister, and I forget who else Lima took a set off of. I can't remember. So Meister set, big deal. So Bayo players popping off, and I've been saying for a while, I think Bayo's a good character. I said for a while, this character has issues, not top tier or anything, but this character is one of the hardest characters in the game to hit. Straight up. With an extremely strong punish game. Like, you miss something, she has reliable punishes, and they're pretty powerful. I mean, issue, she can't really, like, force these neutral approaches that well. She also is very slow in the air outside of her side B. So, like, she has very, very predictable air movement. Alright, but yeah, so that's like her main weakness. Honestly, isn't that much. She does struggle to kill, although she racks up damage well, and she has like ways to kill. Oh my god. No way! Yo, if he actually got like a witch time there, that would have been sick. But a little bit too greedy there. Oh. That's the Bayo classic. They do spawn forward smash. Because the hitbox in forward smash is so big. That's kind of hard to avoid if you're not just holding shield. But it's like fast enough you can do that, and you still have invincibility from the spawn platform. So it's a pretty grimy tech, honestly. Alright, up tilt back air. The best thing you can do for sub, honestly, if they get you with up tilt back air, they just got it. There's not much you can do about it. It's like you can DI the move, but no matter how you DI, it should still come when the back air kill percent's near ledge. Ooh, I think I was trying to wait for the air dodge and punish it, but really good air dodge position from Bluto. Up B. Oh my god, so much damage off up B. Like, consistently, Bloom hits us like one up B out shield, and it's like 40, 50, 60. Side B nair, that down tilt. That down tilt's been doing such a good job of whiff punching Bluto and getting insane damage. Because it has some disjoint kind of like the side B does, where it's a lot more than you'd expect. And it's just with how Bloom is moving, I feel like Bluto is trying to challenge Bloom, so the occasional times Bloom recognizes Bluto is like going for a direct challenge. That down tilt has been like a great way to be like, hey, you can't jump in and press a button. Oh. Ah, see, that's the Bats Within, right? Bluto wanted the waft combo, but can't do it versus Bats Within. Well, this is hard to. Nair side, yep, and Bluto trying to chase in the air. See, yeah, using a down tilt, right? Trying to like whiff punish, like Bluto jumping in, and then the up tilt just is a really good anti-air. I'm actually surprised I don't see it more, and I saw like Bloom use it there to challenge Bluto. I can't really think of a reason why I wouldn't just use that side up tilt, to be honest, more. Okay, and he's fine. Yep. Yeah. You saw Blue was trying to like challenge the side B, but Blue plays smart doing up B and positioning perfectly for side B to ledge. Catching the jump. Bluto's been trying to like get center stage a lot. That's yeah. Bloom was just a little lost in the sauce there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So side B. And yep, punish the up air, the attack with up air shield. And that's not stock. There's no way, right? Whew. I was so afraid Gluto's gonna die from 50. This was Smash 4, of course. Blah blah blah. Generic Smash 4 joke. But yeah. Trying to get punished there. Ooh, Gluto's trying to go for kill day. We haven't seen him go for up smash much. Honestly, I can't see Ray working versus Bayo just because, well, it's not a big enough move to like catch her air mobility. That back air, that's a hella big move. And Gluto, like, oh, the parry, the up throw up air. Oh, punish which time. Oh, I missed the follow up though. It's actually potentially a lot of damage lost. Still hung advantage state though. And damn, I'm surprised up tilt didn't set for the back air there. I guess because it was like the tip of the up tilt. No bike available. And there we go. Which time up B dead. Fair side B. Yep, another situation where like the amount of times Gluto's just like hit Bloom's shield. Like if they give Gluto like recognize more like, alright, don't challenge the shield. It's funny because like this game looks pretty even, but it's felt like Bloom's winning this entire time. It's because I'm focusing more on Bloom. But like it always feels like Bloom's a little bit in control of the game. And Gluto's like just finding these like punishes. As opposed to having like a great like way to play the neutral. Oof, close to grab, because up to back aired. Is that one connected? And you see, oh yep, waits out the roll, gets forward throw. He's not gonna burn Waft this stock. He refuses to. And like it honestly is better from the losing it with Waft than it is to burn it on second stock. Because the moment he burns it, like his way like to win this game, like his like scare factor's gone. Especially with this percent too. Ooh. Yes, this guy was drifting in there down to the percent was too low for Bloom to get follow-ups. Does that make sense? I thought Bloom was gonna side. There's the Bloom side B. And Gluto knew it was gonna happen too. Oh no. Oh my god. Try to pressure the 1-2-3 forward air. Oh no, catch Gluto going through a platform and that's not it. And you know Gluto's gonna look like falling aerial. Because like that's his way into the game now. Is landing like a falling up air, nair. Even like late up tilt waft could work. But he needs something like that to end the game. Yeah, you can see it, yep. But the parry, bro. It's so to actually kill Gluto though. When he just oh no! You can see Bloom had good DI. Because I think most people aren't ready to get hit by the falling up air and like actually DI it. Where Bloom was ready for that. That barely whiffed. I would love to see hitboxes. Because that could have, like that had to be so close to connecting. And then it looks like Gluto just have autopilot forward air. He did a lot of those like autopilot aerials. But, oh, Gluto should have had that game. He perfectly caught Bloom's landing there with the up air. Damn, if I was Gluto, I'd be tight. Like, oh, why losing? I mean, I've never lose to this one. That's not saying much, but still. Damn, and just like that, yeah, Bloom was just really punishing a lot of Gluto's, I think, more aggressive habits. I think Gluto was punishing a lot of Bloom's aggressive habits. Like on both ends, it was like both players really punishing the other's aggressive habits and tendency and move towards center stage. Bloom kind of just did it a bit better. Honestly, wasn't that much. Like honestly, they both played equally as good, I'd say. It kind of looked like a rough matchup for Wario. Not gonna lie. Granted, obviously Bloom wants, of course, gonna feel like that. But it really felt like Bloom had more ability to challenge Wario than Wario's ability to challenge Bloom. Which, granted, most Wario matchups are like that. He doesn't have the most range, albeit his range is a bit underrated. But especially here, I felt like he couldn't actually chase Bayo's landings that well, which is a big deal. So he's basically relying a lot on like positioning very early to catch the landings and good parries and just general shooting game. Anyway, y'all, like always, hope you enjoyed this. Catch you later.